darling, welcome back to our channel. It's a trap. I can't wait to share with you just what happened here in our growing area about this weird instances that happened yesterday afternoon when I came from work, and I rested here in this area, and I noticed that my cephalotus, one of the cephalotus is missing, and I'm wondering who who took my cephalotus, because I only have several propagation of it, and it's easy to notice when something is missing on the batch. So I came down and I searched if there is cephalotus downstairs. But before I did that, I asked my wife, and she told me he didn't do anything about my cephalotus, and he just watered it as a regular as the regular schedule. And I keep thinking where it is. Then I look here in this area. It's parallel upstairs where my cephalotus is located, placed, and I noticed that there is some old feature here from my hybrids, and beside it is my almost bone dried cephalotus. And when I pick it up, the condition is really bad, and I'm really discouraged, disappointed, and I'm almost angry to my wife and to myself that it didn't I didn't give pay attention to the possibility that some critters will took it from that area. But it happened, so I learned from my mistake. I bring it up, then I sit down on that tire. I'm thinking it's already late that to revive it or to rescue it, because the plant is already so light that it feels that you're picking dried leaves. That's why I told myself, maybe, just maybe, I can rescue this plant. So what I did, I took out my tools for replanting it. I put live sphagnum moss around the plant because the whole root system is already gone. It's missing. I don't know. Maybe that critter, maybe a bird or a rat already ate that part, or it was uprooted in this area. But then I already accepted that maybe this plant will not recover anymore. But this afternoon, I got up on my growing area. I'm very excited because I'm so busy this morning. Then I go to my plant, to the cephalotus that I planted yesterday, that was already damaged and crispy as a dried plant. Then I noticed that that Heliamphora, I mean, is back to at least near normal form. The only thing that you will notice is it has a lot of bite marks from that rat or that bird that took it. And I just the technique that I did, or the thing that I just did, is just put the sphagnum moss around the area. But before that, I submerged it in the pure water just to wash it, and just to remove some dirt around the plant. And after maybe a minute or two, I took the plant and put live sphagnum moss around the near the bottom of the plant where the root is located before. So when I put live sphagnum moss around that area, I poke a hole on the same tray, maybe the same place where the original where near the original area where it was originally planted. Then I put it there, and I firmly put little pressure for the sphagnum and the Heliamphora to have contact with the medium. So I let it yesterday night, and I make sure that the creature will not have a second chance to do it again. So I put it in a cage just to be secure that my other Heliamphora will not be damaged again. Then now, lo and behold, it is I think recovered. So what's the point of telling you this? So there is a few lessons that we can learn from this situation that happened. First, we need to put them in the secure place, at least the place where at least minimum chance of critters getting into your plants. I did that, but uh, my technique before is putting those plants in the cage. So I use that again, the cage method, and I'm sure it will work. The only thing is I can't put it back on the same area that it was originally located because the cage is a little bit oversized for that place. So I just put the cage in the same area where my other setup is located before. So hopefully it will recover fully, even the small growth point that just newly bloomed. I hope it will survive also. But anyway, looking to this other video that I took, I just want to show you that we made a little changes in the growing area because we are preparing for something maybe some of you will like. We're starting to make a large batch of propagation of live sphagnum moss because we want to sell it online, our own propagation, because so many uh, friends and co-hobbyists is asking us for us to sell them our live sphagnum moss because it's hard to get this kind of quality, because when you buy live sphagnum moss to sellers, they are tangled and it's very hard to arrange. But what we are gonna sell is already arranged and established for a long time. So maybe early next year we were already going to sell few of the batches. We will sell it by trays, like just like this setup. But on top of that, it will be all green live sphagnum moss. So it's not easy to propagate live sphagnum moss, especially if you don't have the proper environment to grow it. But here, even it's low humidity, we find the right technique to do that. So if you are interested on learning that, you just browse the sphagnum moss propagation technique that we are using. We have a video here, more than I think a couple of it, so you can watch that so that you can learn it also and apply it in your growing area, because sphagnum moss is really helpful. Anyway, I hope you learned something from that video. And outdoor Heliamphora is really sturdy. So I thank you for being with me in this episode. I hope you at least understand what I'm saying, because I really want to share to you what happened here. So I want to share you something before we end. This is the water storage system that we have. We have three 10,000 liters of IVC tank that can store, yes, of course, 30,000 liters of rainwater. So this is the connection. It's a connected series, and there is some simple faucet that we managed to put there, and here is the passive filtration system catches big debris from our roof, because there's some cats and birds that playing in our roof most of the time. So this is the, I think, first 5-stage filtration system. It's not reverse osmosis, but it helps for removing some of the chemicals from our tap water. So this is the main switch on our growing area. Just show you guys. So this is what it looks when there's no light upstairs. So this is the passive filtration system. Just I tell you what I tell you. So having this system is it's a big help in our growing area, where it's really sustainable. We have low maintenance costs because of our water is free, and our electricity consumption is very minimal. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.